Come on, sit right here. Sit. Oh, Leo, come on. Tell Ricky to come over here now. Oh, I can start now. Okay. Efren's just going to hit a few balls, and then I imagine Santos will warm up a couple of shots, and we'll get started here. It'll be a race to 9. This is a winner's side match. Efren Reyes versus Santos Sambajon Jr. Efren's matches up to this date have all been against amateur players. He's been racing 9 to 7. This will be his first 9 to 9 race. That Santos will be ready. Looks like he's going to hit a few more balls. Oh, thank you for coming back. Jump in. No, it's just it's going to be a more higher level of play than I'm comfortable doing by myself. No, they haven't. This is just practice warm up.
They're practicing.
Yeah, this is so warm up.
Practice.
Let's thank our sponsors, Mezz Cues, Professional Cue, West State Billiards, Virtual Pool, 4, MARTY CAREY'S Jump Cue.
When is 5 coming?
Are they working on a 5?
And there's Steve. There's virtual pool.
Live fast, play loose, fast and loose, Chris Santana. and Plush Pocket, our host location today. Wonderful room. We've had a great visit here. And thanks to the tour, Mezz Q's West State Tour. And thank you to our wonderful Daniel Bush with POVPOOL. Log in, contribute, say thank you. You're ready?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Yeah. Tails. I know that that's tails because I recently learned that I think I'm going to pronounce it wrong, but it's Tajos or Taos is heads. Heads in Tagalog, yeah. So Santos wins the break. Yeah, even race to 9.
Santos Sambajon versus Bata. This should be a good match.
The giant killer, the little giant against Bata. Is that
He is a little giant.
He's a little
what, about
giant.
85 pounds soaking wet,
soaking wet?
and he's got the break of a 200-pounder.
Powerhouse. Him and Lawat. He brings to mind Lawat.
Yeah.
Rodolfo Lawat. So here we go. This is a winner side match, even race to 9. As I was saying, I'm pretty sure this is Efren's first even match. Everything else has been against sevens.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, lucky him, huh?
Yeah.
He hasn't played a top player yet.
No.
Wow. So he's arguably the best player to ever play the game, and he gets a good draw.
He got me second round. That's an awesome draw.
Man, I think it's fixed. It's all fixed.
So while Santos had a lot of power behind that break, he did not make the corner ball.
Yeah, you know, I've talked to a few of the players, and they said they struggle making balls on this table. So
Yes, it's funny. In the matches that I've watched, they've either had a great break, a kissing problem with the cue ball where they're hooked, or it's just dry. And it seems like when you're really coming with that hard break like he came with, you're coming up dry.
yeah, it's almost like you got to go, about 70% with the break,
yeah,
and give it
exactly.
just a nice 70% pop on that, and then the balls react differently.
Now, for some people, like some of the girls, that means 100%. But
Yeah.
but in general, you have to take a little off when you're using the turtle rack
Yeah.
to get that natural wing ball to just go into the corner.
Well, here goes Mr. Smooth Efren just getting through this rack. He made a nice carom earlier, a couple balls ago, and
Ended up with a good leave on that 2 ball.
yeah, now I think he's going to be perfect. Just stop
combo.
the cue ball right there, or draw it back a bit, and he's good to go.
Is he clear past that 7, or he's not going to come
Yeah,
out of that?
it's hard to tell from here.
He's
He might
looking
run
at
into it. He could, he could cheat the pocket and put a slice on that 4 ball and avoid
He
it.
doesn't have
But
to do much because that 5 will go in the side if it just comes.
yeah, that's exactly what he did. He put a big slice on that.
And that's a little funny, though.
Oh, you know what? He overran it, but he's okay for this corner
Yeah,
down
he can
here.
shoot it in the corner and just either stop it or pull it back a bit. And he's got that.
Actually, I think he's going to have to go forward.
Really?
Yeah. He's got some room to come forward. If he stops it there, he's going to have a tough shot on that 7.
Oh, tough to get back. Yeah.
Or you know what? Yeah, he's got to go forward unless he's going to draw all the way back. Yeah.
Oh.
He just came off the rail and bumped it out.
Oh, he can see it from there, yeah.
He had an angle. That's why he was able to do that.
Right,
hate
but if
when
he
you-
did, we can't see, right?
I hate when we can't see the angles.
We almost need a camera just
Oh.
straight over to get the right angles. Didn't know that it was going to get there, but it got the cue ball.
Yeah,
got,
it looked like it was going to come up short. Perfect speed, though, and a
and
good
that's
out
the
for
first
Efren.
out. Very nice out. Carom, combo, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, well, that's what you expect from the greatest player, right?
The magician. So that'll be 1-0 Efren, and Efren will be racking.
Well, now considering Efren has never had the greatest break ever, it might favor him on the break because he doesn't hit him as hard.
I was watching on the other table. He was playing on 2 earlier, and he wasn't making balls on the break, so we'll see.
Did Santos break from this side, or Santos broke from the other side, didn't he?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, see, you know what?
There. And
Efren saw Santos probably
made a
made
little
no
change.
balls and moved
I
to
like
the other
that.
side.
Sometimes top players, they get stuck breaking from that same spot because that's what they're used to.
Yeah.
Just move it a little bit. Do something. Like, if you're just coming up dry time after time, you got to put a little something on there.
Yeah, you got to change it. Move the cue ball an inch one way, put maybe a little English on it, a little left or right or something, you know.
Absolutely.
If you're coming up
Or
dry
like
every
Efren
time.
did, come on the other side and
Yeah,
give it a
switch
shot.
sides. You know, move the cue ball out to the box or something, you know. Hey,
Just try anything because, I mean, coming up dry is going to just ruin you.
he's going to have a fun shot here. He's gonna,
Cut it in the side.
I don't know what he's doing.
It's hard to tell with him.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
say it's a two-way shot.
Well, it turned out to be. He hit that really good and got perfect shape on the 2.
He did.
But it just caught the titty. And these titty...
They're tight. Those points are strong.
They're tight. But if you hit the ball with speed on those side pockets at a certain angle, they jump out.
Well, you know, we watched earlier, if you guys were watching earlier with the Ernesto Rodrigo match, Ernesto had a shot where he had to fan it to the side, and the same thing happened.
Yeah.
It just popped out like that. And
Yeah. You have to smooth on angles into those side pockets. You really got to smooth them in. And Efren had to jack up on that.
there was no smooth for
Yeah.
that shot. He had to shoot it how he shot it.
So he ended up missing the ball. Well, that kick is
no good.
That kick is going to be trouble for him.
I think he was trying to hit a little thinner and run the cue ball up table, or maybe get lucky and make it.
Yeah, he might have been trying to make it because he didn't hit it at a speed to really kick it out of there.
Yeah, to run it up, right? He looked like he really put some oomph on that ball.
Yeah, this is still a tricky out. This is not easy because that 9 ball's blocking his path a little.
A lot of back and forth.
You know, and I'm not sure. He might have to go 2 rails out on this and come on top of the 4. I'm not sure. Or he's going to draw it straight back. Okay, he decided to take his poison and take the longer shot. Yeah. He'll come around.
Sometimes the devil you know is better than the devil you don't.
Sometimes you got to just play what the table gives you. You know, you can't get too fancy. Yeah. He's going to go 2 rails on this, or draw it out. Either way. Yeah.
Drew it out. Came a little short, but he just roll it around.
I'm really surprised he didn't go inside and around 2 rails.
Coming out, yeah.
Unless he thought he might get hooked behind the 5. I don't know.
It gave him a bigger window going this way.
Now he's
a little natural shape there.
Yeah, now he's kind of back in line a little, but he's got a little angle. He's going to have to come off the side rail.
Pop it out.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
See, now that probably might not have been his best move.
No. But
you know,
it looks like he was trying to go forward to shoot the 6 into the side.
He was, and he came up short big time. You know, I thought he could just pop off that rail and play the 6 in the corner.
That's what I saw too, but you know,
see,
he
now
sees things different than most people.
But now he's in trouble because he didn't go nowhere near far enough.
He's got to work.
I mean, he might make it, but
he's out of line.
Yeah, he got in trouble there, and you know what? That's probably going to cost him.
This table is banking funny too.
It does. It comes up short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was comparing it to diamonds. You got to address it, and it's difficult to do on the fly when you're not used to it.
Yeah, that was really surprising that Efren chose that kind of shot.
I would have thought he would fan it into the side and try and run around or something.
Yeah. You know, Buddy Hall said he plays the game like there are no side pockets. Obviously, that's not 100% accurate, but his philosophy is, you know what, avoid them because they will get you in trouble.
It's It's true. You know, I know a lot of bar table specialists, so to speak. They feel the same way.
Well, bar table's different though, because those pockets, side pockets on a bar
They
table
get
are
tiny.
smaller.
They get tiny. Yeah.
They're smaller than a full-size table. It's like the reverse of a
But
9-footer.
I've seen guys with like where the 7
missed
is.
it. Oh.
Big pockets. Where that 7 is, and and that's a big pocket.
Yeah.
You know, for the side pocket.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, absolutely.
And they'll figure out a way to play it for the corner instead and stuff. I mean, the pocket's there.
Yeah. Well, on a bar table though, it's also you're not going that far.
Santos goes ahead and gives Efren the 9 ball. That moves Efren up 2-0. It's okay.
You know, there are no long shots on a bar table.
Yeah, it's true. If you can see it, you can make it.
Yeah,
it's my
it's,
favorite motto.
But it's kind of weird that the bar table sides are actually smaller than.
Super tiny.
Yeah.
Maybe it comes from some tables you play on because of the points, how the points play in on the big tables, the 9-footers, not big tables, but they do play tighter. So perhaps that's where he gets that from.
But I mean, obviously, you know, the side pocket looks so good to shoot at because it is kind of big, and if you get straight in on it, yeah, it's easy to pocket the ball.
Yeah.
But there are some times if you like 1 inch one way and 1 inch the other way or whatever, you can't get to the next ball.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's how tricky the side pockets can be sometimes. You know, with a corner, if you're shooting in a corner, you have a lot more options.
Absolutely. You do a lot more with the cue ball. Santos struggled a little bit with that rack. It's weird.
He shot that 6 on the side and missed it? I actually didn't see it.
Yeah, he overcut it.
Oh,
he cut
okay.
it to the far side. It might have caught the point, but it really caught past the side pocket.
Boy, you don't want to give Efren any free games.
No.
He gave a gift to Santos, and Santos gave it right back.
And he's going to get another opportunity. I don't think he can see the 1, but he's up at the table.
Yeah. Dry again on his break.
He can see it. You can see the edge of that 1 ball.
Yeah, he can see the edge. I'm not sure he's got enough to make it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
If
He
he can
might.
see it, he can punish him with the safety.
Yeah, because he's got a lot of blockers down there.
Yeah.
But I
He
can't.
looks like he's shooting
Yeah, he might be able to make it. I can't tell from
down
here.
into the corner pocket.
No,
Or
in the side. Yeah, he can.
He shot it. He saw a full ball.
Yeah, so he was okay. Well, now this is gonna be
This is
something.
going to be. He's got to show some juice on this ball.
Well, he's got no pocket for the 3 ball.
Yeah, that's he's got to come down.
You know, he's gonna probably play come under, draw it back and come underneath if he can, and play the 3-4 combo. But
It's still tough.
yeah, that's
There
exactly
it
what
is.
he's gonna try to do. And he got perfect on it
He
actually,
got exactly. Yeah.
because now he can just roll that 3 into the 4 and have perfect shape on the 3.
Doesn't have to worry about losing the 3 ball.
No. The only thing he doesn't want to do is, you know, hit the right side of the 4 ball, because then I'll throw the 3 into the rail, and then he'll be in trouble.
Oh. Never mind. Once again, our eyes
my.
deceived us.
That is so weird. Here we are talking like,
Sorry. He's still got to do something with that 6 ball.
yeah, he's going to play the 6-8 combo here. He's going to have that same shot like he had in the first game.
Now,
He's just going to stop
He's
it.
got kind of. Is he going to stop it? He's kind of got an off angle on.
Yeah,
this.
well, you know what? I missed the fine ball. I didn't see it.
Wow, another big pocket.
He got lucky there. He ran into the 9 and ended up getting perfect shape. Now he's just going to stop 6-8 combo, and he'll be perfect. Yeah, this could go quick if Efren gets rolling. You know, when he starts doing his little magician with his arm and his little soft touches.
It's lovely to watch, yeah.
It's beautiful, and there's nobody that plays it like him.
Nope. There it is again.
His smoothness, his long stroke. You know, and that's not easy to do when you have that big a stroke.
No.
You know?
I find it funny with both him and Bustamante. They've both kind of tightened down their stroke from what it was, 15, 20 years ago, from the big wind-ups.
Boosty still has that
He
big
does
wind
it,
up
but
though.
if you watch, the last couple are kind of a lot
they?
straighter than they used to be.
He's got like a merry-go-round going.
Oh, it's yeah.
I mean, he's just dancing with that. He holds it with his 1 or 2 fingers there.
real loose.
And he's just yeah, they're both very soft hands.
Yeah.
They play the game with very soft hands. And that's how Efren's able to generate all that spin with such an easy flow of the cue ball is because of the soft hands.
Yeah.
And he puts the spin on it. And he can make it travel.
Yeah, he's tried showing me a few shots sometimes, and he just doesn't understand because I grip the
You grip
the
it
ball.
firm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I grip the cue tight.
Yeah.
And not super tight, but way tighter than they
Right,
do.
right.
And he doesn't understand. Like I just don't have that loose wrist that they have that just makes
Right.
things magic happen.
Well, everybody's got a different stroke, and what works for
Absolutely.
one. I mean, look at Shane, best U.S. player.
Way
I mean,
different.
he doesn't play with this. He firms it up pretty good.
Oh yeah, and the off the back of the cue.
Yeah.
It's completely different style than most
And a
people.
big stroke too.
Yeah. That puts us up
Oh, that's 2 good breaks now. that Efren's had.
3-0. He might be able to cut this in, but
Yeah,
he can. I can't tell if he can see the edge.
I'm not even sure you can see it.
He's looking, but it's close.
Yeah, but you know what? This is going to let the cue ball fly if he tries to cut that in. He can't though. I don't think he can.
I don't know. At 3-0, do you go ahead and try for a shot like this?
But
or
you
buckle
see, I
down
can't tell. He might run into the 5 here
and get himself good.
and possibly hook himself.
Oh,
Or he might be able to not or miss the 5. He was able to miss it.
missed the shot. And
Oh.
got really lucky.
You know what though? He was playing that though underneath to go behind it or
Yeah.
into it because he looked at it right before he
did.
shot.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
So he knew that if he missed this
I
ball,
thought he was just looking at the angle, but he was looking
Yeah.
for the cue ball to come right.
he
there.
knew if he was going to miss that ball that he was going to probably go into those balls and probably Santos wouldn't have a shot.
Yeah.
Not
And-
necessarily be hooked,
Yeah,
but
not necessarily this good of a,
Yeah,
of a
exactly.
save.
It turned
too.
out. When things go your way,
They go your way.
What can you do? And Efren's up 3-0 now, and Santos, boy, that's a tough comeback
He's had
against a
2
top
dry
player.
breaks and missed it. Missed
Mhm.
one shot.
Other than that, he really hasn't had any opportunity other than
No.
that one shot with 3 balls
He's
left
been
on the
kicking.
table, and he missed it.
He tried to overcompensate for the, I think, for the rail.
Ooh, he got a little lucky though, locking up that 6-8. So that
Yeah.
only leaves one pocket for that 6 ball. I think it will go in this bottom
I
corner
think
here, which from where the 5 is, he should be able to get there no
So.
problem.
Yeah.
The 2 does go by the 4, so he's just going to float out and shoot the 3, and then,
The 3 will go.
I mean, everything's good until it gets to the 6 ball.
It's just a matter of getting on that 6.
Yeah. Now, see, I don't know what he's going to choose here. I'd go 2 rails around. He might just go
He's
inside.
coming 2 rails.
Yeah,
You
he's
can
going to
see
come
the
2 rails
spin.
around. Uh-oh, he might try to break this out now.
And he missed it.
You know what? I think he was
I think
trying
he
to break
was.
that out.
Just a touch. Any
Because-
touch makes it a huge
Oh, yeah.
difference.
And plus,
Might be able to shoot the 6 up the other way even.
and plus he would have had perfect shape on the 4. So he was actually
Yeah.
trying to break that out, but he missed it, and he almost hooked himself.
Yeah, drifted out. Allowed him to have a full shot.
Lucky he had good speed on it to... that's got to come down a little. Oh, he's
He
okay.
got good.
Now he can just
It's
roll
always
it.
that last touch, you think it's going to be short
Yeah.
that much, and it's perfect that much.
Now he's just going to roll it on top of the 6 and play the 6 here in the corner.
Breakout, schmake out.
He misses the breakout, has perfect speed to not hook himself. Yeah, things are going good for Efren right now.
And there it is.
Yep. He's just going to draw this back a little. I think, you know what, he might go
Straight
across to
back.
the other side because I think he's got an angle. Yeah, he just
Yeah.
floated across and perfect.
Man.
I'm surprised Santos doesn't give this to him. He gave him that one earlier.
Gave him the first one
Yeah,
and hasn't
this
given him
one's-
one since. So maybe they are worried there's a problem conceding the last ball. I don't
No,
think they
don't
have that
so.
in this tournament.
No, there's not. I think Santos just like, you know what, things aren't going good. I'm not going to give them to him.
Well, he kind of looked over here and I shook my head no. Maybe he thought I was saying no, you can't concede it.
Oh.
But I was saying no, there's no problem. So
Oh.
That'll move it to 4-0, Efren.
So you scared him.
I'm a little scary. They're
know,
a little afraid of me.
You know, when a lot of people don't think about this sometimes, but like when you're down one game, like it's 1-0. Say you and I are playing and you're winning 1-0. I have to win 2 games in a row at some point
To overcome that. Yeah.
And then if you're 2 games, if it's 2-0, I have to either win 2 games in a row twice or 3 games in a row once to overcome that.
And now he's looking at he's got to win.
He's 4 down.
Yeah.
Do the math, folks. He's
a little overwhelmed already.
This is a long comeback.
He made a good break that time, made a ball, and great.
He's got shape on the
rack.
one.
Yeah.
And he's got this is a
No
good
problems.
table. No, this is a good table. The only problem here is this. You know, that one is
Getting on
not
the
straight,
two.
but yeah, he's got to go.
He's got to kind of force it or
And
pull it, which one or the other.
If he doesn't hit this firm enough, or he could get hooked behind the 6.
And
Well,
then
I don't know what he's going to be
pulling
doing
it.
here.
He's drawing it back.
Okay, you know what? I thought the angle was the other way.
I did too.
That's what it looked like.
I'm telling you, the looks are deceiving on this camera.
He had the opposite angle that I thought he had.
Yeah, I thought he was having to do something else entirely too.
So to overcome a 4-game deficit is a long haul.
Well, especially with alternate break.
Yeah, exactly. You're exactly right.
If you can put a package together, then you can do almost anything. But
Yeah, if you got the
alternate
break, if
break?
you got control of the table and you're
Oh
breaking
my.
and you're breaking on every win.
he just scratched off that
I saw
table.
that. Yeah, you know,
He's trying a little too hard there. He had a nice open table.
He
And he just rushed it.
but at his level, he knows he's going to be coming close to that side pocket, so he has to make sure that he does not hit it.
There might be something on this table because I watched earlier with Ernesto and Rodrigo, and they both had problems with the side where they did similar shots, and they ended up scratching as well, or hitting the tit and getting the wrong angle.
Right.
So this one might play a little differently than the other tables, and
Yeah. Well, the table I played on earlier, I kicked into a rail on a not even
Dead.
a not. I went into the rail on that table. I went into the rail, not even that hard, not jumped up a level Q, and it jumped over the ball.
oh really?
It went in the rail and it jumped the cue ball over the ball I was trying to hit
Oh man.
because those rails are low on those tables over there.
Yeah. Oh, that was a nice shot.
Yeah, he's a little disappointed.
straight?
Yeah, but you know what? He's okay. He has an angle. He can either go forward or pop it out.
He's gonna go. I think he'll go forward off this ball.
No, I think he's going to
I
pop.
haven't been
It's
right
hard
yet.
to tell. Yeah. Yeah, he's going forward.
This will wait 1 second because if he makes this time.
So now it's going to be 5-0 Efren.
And it's been a nice display.
For him.
Yeah.
You know?
Not so much for Santos.
Santos has made a couple mistakes, but that's all it takes.
I really thought he overcame his break. That was a great break.
Yeah.
He had a great opportunity there.
Yeah.
But as we were talking about, the thought of being down that many games, I think he rushed it a little and just put a little too much into it
Yeah.
and ran into trouble with that side
Yeah,
pocket.
I mean, it's no fault of his own. There was nothing that, I mean, he had control of the table, and
Yeah.
he made the mistake. You know, sometimes, you know, the game turns on you, and
Well,
it's...
that
there's
second
things-
game, he overcut the 6 into the side. He's had opportunities. He just hasn't capitalized on
Yeah.
them. It's going to be 6-0, Efren. Is it 5? Oh, I already gave an extra game. Sorry. It is 5.
You already given him the, you know, the go-ahead, huh?
He already moved it.
Yeah, it's 5.
Not bad. There's another great match going on right now with Oscar Dominguez and Rodrigo Geronimo, a couple tables down.
Yeah, and we got Bustamante playing on the 4th table down.
With Bo.
Bo running.
I don't say it right. Running grade? Running?
Am I around?
I'll take a game. purchased drinks for Daniel and myself earlier. Set the water bottle here on the edge. No, it fell and is now lodged inside the. Yeah, I can't reach it. It's in there.
Is there a way to get it from underneath?
I have no idea.
Aren't they exposed?
I don't know. I wasn't gonna climb down there. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I don't.
today.
On a Brunswick, you'd be able to,
You
but
could.
on a diamond, I don't know. I've never even played on a diamond.
Just wobbled right in and down it went. Then it was. I reached. It was gone.
Wait till all the balls get stuck.
I was telling Rodrigo, and he goes, "Oh, just put balls in there; it'll push it out." I
Yeah,
said, "Oh,
right.
really?"
We hope none of the workers of this place are listening on the stream right now.
I hope they are, so they can fix it. I don't want to tell them in person.
Oh, Efren. Oh, he's perfect.
Yeah.
He almost hit it too far. Well, this is
I love
going.
that 2-rail.
This is going pretty strong for Efren, and it's, you can't put racks together on this because of the
No.
alternate break, and
No.
it's
But I'd like to see Santos win some games.
just to
He's gonna have a loser side match. He's got to
just so he can
recover from this.
just so he can make some balls.
Yeah.
Look at he, nice and smooth, held the cue ball. Now he's gonna shoot left-handed like it's no big deal, like it's a hanger.
At one point they told me that his right hand could only give his left hand the 8-ball.
All right, that's fair to say. Yeah, it's probably true.
He doesn't play much left-handed anymore. I mean, he'll shoot shots, but not like he used to. Yeah.
That would be 6-0 for Efren. Poor Santos is struggling a little bit here.
He really is.
Hopefully he can relax and put a couple games on, but
Yeah. He's gonna have another match. He needs to bounce back mentally.
Well, you know what? I'd almost rather get in a match. I'd almost rather get beat,
Just
killed
scalped.
9-1 than lose hill.
You know what? Me too.
You know?
I said that to somebody, and they got a little hot at me. I said I'd rather play a champion and just get spanked than play somebody I know I can beat and
Yeah.
lose.
I mean, at least you didn't mess up or choke it out on the hill.
That could be a dry break.
Boy, he's got a big break too,
For nothing to go down?
and nothing down.
Wow.
But Efren really doesn't have a shot here, so he's going to have to play some sort of safe.
He's got a full ball,
Yeah,
so he can do a lot.
I kind of, you know what? Thank you, sir. You know what he's going to do? He's probably going to come around 2 rails and probably 3 rails, and put the 1 over to that side and bring the cue ball down by the 9-8.
That's what I was saying, like a spin, almost that 2-rail shot. I
And
was
he
saying
has
I
that
like.
soft shot, and
He really
that's
does.
exactly what he's going to do, except he's got to be jacked up a little bit over that 6, I think.
Yeah, he won't have his natural.
But I think the
smooth
safety is going to be playing that shot and just thin that 1 ball. Oh.
Well, he didn't do as much as we thought.
Yeah, and you know what? He left an
Left
open
an edge.
Yeah, he left an open ball for Santos.
Can you open? I'm a girl. So weak.
Well, this is going to tell us how Santos is thinking, at least, because if he plays a good positive safe, we'll know his head's still in the game and he's not given up yet. But if he just tries to fire this bank in, and he went. But see, now that shot didn't make any sense. You know,
You get no
because
advantage
now
from it.
he's hooked. And he knew he was going to be down there with the cue ball. So, I don't know why he shot that.
No advantage, yeah. It's crazy.
See, maybe he's just not thinking correctly right now. I don't know.
It could be a little
I mean,
off.
that was a great shot to bank that in, but where does it put you?
No reward.
There's no way he could have held that cue ball on this side of the table.
Mm-mm. And you kind of have to
Even-
be on the other side of the table to do anything with the 2.
Even
I mean, it looks like it.
Even Efren's looking at him and say, "What the hell are you doing there, kid?" No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if he was thinking
He
that.
might have been. Now he's kicking.
He could scratch here, though, if he hits
This is
it.
a big hole.
Yeah, he could scratch if he hits it. No, he's going to hit the 5.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, you know what? He's just not thinking correctly right now. I think he's already conceded the match almost.
He's rushing in. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm already down 6. I'm not going to fight this
But we
back.
talked about the math of being 2 down. What do you think it takes?
Exponentially worse.
6 down on a race to 9.
Take 12 games in a row.
Well, you know, at one point, at least once, you'd have to run 7 to get ahead. But then you'd have to do like a 4-pack in there, too.
And
you know what?
not only that, but you've got to do it with Efren breaking every other
Yeah.
game.
It's, you know what? And if he gets out here, he's going to be up 7-0. And
So far, Efren's break has been working a lot better than Santos's.
And Santos is already confused on the table itself. And being down 7-0, alternate break, that's almost nearly impossible to come back
And
against a guy like Efren.
His break is working against him. He just keeps breaking harder instead of taking it down a couple notches. It seems like he's trying to go harder into it.
Santos has the harder break, but Efren's been pocketing balls on the break.
Because with the turtle rack,
Look at that stroke.
and there's that side pocket.
And there, oh, see, now things are going, he's even got a little smile on his
Yeah.
face.
But that's what I was telling you.
Look at him.
There must be something with this table because that side pocket comes into play a lot.
This is no hanger, though. This is
No.
he's got to come 2 rails back on this one. Oh, you know what? He got a little
There's an
careless there.
opening.
There's
Yeah.
that side pocket again that he loves so much to shoot at. That's the same side pocket he's hit the titty on both ends now.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if he's really conceited because if you don't get out here.
That was a good shot by Santos.
There it is.
Oh, he doesn't want to be straight in. No, he's got a little
He's
angle.
got enough, yeah.
He's okay.
What I always watch with him and Parika and Mystica is the short man safety is what we call it.
No.
Because he with that shot there, he was reaching out for that shot.
Yeah.
Efren gave him the look because he's not getting any of the balls out.
And that
Yeah, Santos
And
is on the
that's-
board. That's a 6-1 with a bad shape shot by Efren on the 6 to the 7.
And that's not intentional by Santos not to get the balls out. He just wanted to
No,
go to the
he
bathroom.
just
and-
decided he'd make a run for it
Yeah,
without.
and he wasn't even thinking about
No.
it. You know, because at hard times where he plays all
They
the
drop
time,
down.
they drop down, and
Yeah.
you're not used to pulling balls out of the pockets. I did the same thing when I was playing. I'm like, oops, and I got up and had to grab some balls.
My
but-
opponent did the same
Yeah.
thing, and then when I lost my first game, I got up, or when it was their break the first time, I got up and threw a couple out there and like looked at them like, remember, you're supposed to kind of
Yeah.
do this.
I mean, even at my table at home, I have ball returns, so it's like it's almost habit for me never to pull. I never pull balls out of pockets.
Yeah.
In fact, we were practicing with a guy before the tournament started, and I think he had a issue with bowling balls out of pockets because he saw us do it,
And
but
never did
never
it?
once approached the table. And maybe he thought there was a alligator or a snake in the pocket. I mean, I think he was afraid.
You know, I have.
And I even commented to my friend, I'm like, well, don't, hey.
I've broken nails doing that,
Yeah.
like reaching in, but I still reach in.
I mean, we're like, don't let us stop you from helping us here,
If you're
And-
above that, let me know now.
Yeah, and it was funny because there were 3 of us already on the table, and
he rotated
and he
in.
wanted to come in, and he didn't even have the etiquette to do that. So, whatever.
So Efren made the corner ball again. He's breaking from that same side, but this time he is hooked, a full hook. He'll be pushing out. See what he leaves Santos with. Not a lot.
Nice casual push out. He's like, here, you shoot it.
I love that he doesn't have to think. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna push there. Me, I would have agonized for about 3-4 minutes.
If this was a hill match, there would have been a lot more thought into that.
Yeah.
Now he's going to come up short on this hook, so he's going to give
Yeah.
Efren an open ball, but really doesn't have a good shot.
Yeah.
He'll try. You know what? He's up 6-1, so he's going to try to make this ball because he can make it in the corner and float down and have shape on the 2. So he's going to give it a go.
Good, for sure.
He's going to give it a go.
Oh my! Never mind.
Well, that was the wrong side.
Oh.
Did he play safe?
He did play
Okay.
safe,
I
but
thought
he
he was-
almost scratched, and
Couldn't.
Santos was playing with the
Yeah,
back
I
in
saw
the
that.
corner, and I don't know if that stopped it from falling or not.
You know what? I don't think it was going to fall.
Yeah.
But
I
you're
wouldn't
right.
have liked to be involved in it.
But you know what? It saved Efren.
Yeah.
So it's Santos' fault, and it helped Efren.
Yeah.
So.
And Santos hit that pretty good. Full hook and down on the bottom rail.
Efren's going to come 2 rails underneath this. Well,
Nice and tight.
yeah, and he's going to try to put that 1 ball down on the other side and leave the cue ball down here.
Yeah, there's a lot of balls to play behind.
Yeah, he's good at these shots. Everybody knows. And there it is.
There it is. See if that
But you know
3 ball
what? He
helps
didn't
him.
hit it hard enough.
3 ball
Oh,
helped
he got me. Oh, Efren's getting some love. He's getting some love here. Because he
rail.
really wanted that 1 ball to be all the way down on the rail.
When the table likes you, the table likes
Yeah.
you.
Well, he's paid his dues, right?
Yeah. A couple times, maybe. Oh, I thought he made that.
Look at that.
Wow.
That was a nice try by Santos. And, that's
Yes.
unfortunate because you don't see a scratch when you shoot that shot from right there. As
No.
soft as he hit
Oh
it,
my gosh.
if he would have gone in, it doesn't scratch.
That's right.
Because it didn't go in, he hit a
Little
little
bit
thick.
different.
It scratched on him. And that's a little unfortunate.
And I like that he went for it. I like the aggressiveness. He's
Yeah.
down. You got to make something happen.
This is the part I hate about the playing pool is the fact that things like that happen, scratches or kick. You kick a ball and the cue ball scratches. The things that bother me are you couldn't do that if you tried.
If the 9 was hanging in that hole and I was shooting at it, I could not have made that cue ball.
Exactly. So that's the unfortunate part of the
Yeah.
game is when things that happen that if you tried to do that, you couldn't do it.
Very true. But Efren might be one of the few people that can make those things happen.
Well, that's true too. I like Efren's shoes. He's got some nice shoes he's wearing.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
better than
like the Philippine colors. Are
better than
bright.
Bustamani's shoes.
This trip, yes. Not in general. Usually Boosty has some pretty cool shoes. He has some new loafers, in fact, that I commented on when I saw him
Yeah.
when he got off the plane.
I don't know what he's wearing. Those slippers he's wearing or
Yeah.
whatever they are. They're interesting.
I'm not overly fond of
Yeah,
those.
they might be comfortable though. I don't know.
You know what? With these long sessions, whatever fits your feet, that makes you feel good after you've been in them for 12 hours.
All right. Well, Efren's going to get to that number 7 mark we talked about earlier.
Golden 7, yeah. So that'll put him up 7-1. And this will be Santos's break.
And I haven't figured out the math on the 6 down thing, being 6 down. So
So he's got to win.
I only did the.
So it's 7 now. So Santos
He's
has to
6
win the
games
next
back.
8.
So he's got to win 7 in a row at least. Or he'd have to do. Hold on.
Well, because he's only 2 behind.
If he won 4, that would put him at 5. And then Efren won, that would be Efren 8. Oh, 2 4-packs.
Yeah.
He'd have to win this match. He's going to have to either run all 7 or all 8 games
Or win
or
4.
2 4-packs.
Yeah.
Or
Or some amazing, like 1 and then 6.
or right, or a 5-pack and a 2-pack.
He's got a long way to go.
And
And
the
a
al-
short time to get there.
Yeah, and the alternate break, it's not happening. Sorry, folks, especially with these balls not pocketing very well on these breaks.
Let's see if he just takes a
There he
little
goes.
bit off.
Look where he changed to. He went to the
Yeah,
box
came
now.
in more.
This is how they play the turning. The turning. Look at it, and then he scratched.
Straight in the hole.
So Santos can't get a break here.
He's Well, I really think he's overcompensating,
Yeah.
getting it harder and harder.
Well,
He really needs to take it down.
Yeah, you know, he's a little frustrated.
Very frustrating.
You know, so it's like nothing's working
He's
for him.
made some good shots,
Yeah.
and there's been no reward.
Yeah.
Efren's made some lousy shots and
And-
gotten
yeah.
all the reward.
And everybody sees it, and you know, it's a little frustrating as a player when you see this.
And they play together, and
Yeah.
Santos knows he can play well against him, and he's not showing that.
Yeah.
And that's got to be
And it's you know,
uncomfortable for him.
it sucks for the other player, but you know, and it's not Efren's fault. He's just
Yeah.
playing. And a lot of people get mad at other people's luck, but you know, it just
Yeah.
kind of is what it is.
Yeah, I'm not going to get mad at my opponent because I'm playing bad today. It's
Yeah, I usually don't
silly.
get mad at my opponent. I get mad at myself.
Very mad at myself.
There's a big difference.
My teammates know to give me a 3 to 5 minute timeout after I blow
I hope
a
you don't have
win.
to shoot in between the 3 to 5 minutes. Okay.
That's right.
So Efren's going to have another routine out here, really. I mean, unless he messes up, this is going to be 8-1.
Yeah, there's.
Hey, you got a little funny there. He might
He'll
just
go to the rail and come down.
yeah, he might just roll up on this and come, you know, go into the rail, soft roll it, or he's going to hit it hard and try to come across. I don't know which one.
He doesn't seem to know either.
I like. You know what? He's got a bigger angle. I think he might have to come across. He doesn't like it because to come across,
He's got to come into.
he
the
can't
center
use
line.
any outside English because
Uh-huh.
it's gonna hook him. He'll go be too far down on the table.
So now he's got to put inside.
Yeah,
and
he's gotta
come
go inside and
Makes
across.
it a lot tougher.
Yeah.
Uh,
So he came underneath and he hit it perfect.
oh, his speed has been very good
Yeah.
on this table.
No, just roll it over one, go 2 rails out. I'm sorry, 1 rail out.
2 rails would have been tough from that angle.
Now he's gonna do 2 rails probably.
And
He likes to do the 2 rails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Well, you know,
started
that's the
trying to
proper way to
bring
play
that
this shot.
It just gives you a much bigger target
Right.
area.
And look where the cue ball's traveling. It doesn't.
Right
It
in
takes you
line.
right on line with the 8. If you try to go 1 rail out on that, your cue ball is crossing over the line.
Everything, yeah.
So that's why you take the 2 rails on that.
That'll
And-
be 8-1.
Yeah, and you know who the best is? If you want to really learn how to play and use the rails, watch Rodney Morris. There's nobody that plays the rails more than Rodney Morris.
It was funny one of the first times I watched him play. I was like, this guy's so sloppy. Like he you know, his rhythm is
Yeah.
very fast,
Got a
but once you start
powerful
paying
stroke,
attention,
yeah.
once you start paying attention, wow, he's a very intelligent player,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he really does play the lines very well.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine, and you know what? I learned a lot because he's been over to my house practicing, and we practice, and I just watch, and I learned so much just from watching him.
Yeah, osmosis.
Yeah, you know, and then of course I pick his brain, of course, you know.
Of course. What's good of having a friend that's a champion if
Yeah.
you can bug him some?
Exactly, but there's nobody that plays the rails like he does.
He really does. He plays them really nice. Wow.
Efren's been pocketing that wing ball every time in that corner pocket. And now he's got a shot on the 1, so this could get over quick.
Yeah, it's a nice shot into the side and the 3. There's not much work
Well,
to
you know
do.
what? He actually might go down to the corner on this because I think if he goes to this, I think if he goes to the side,
He
he
has to
couldn't get
hold it too
shape.
much.
Yeah.
It was a big pocket. You got to use your whole.
And plus, he's
stroke.
already had a bad experience with the side pocket, so he's not going to be shooting at them anymore.
Those tips are a little pointy for him. A couple
Yeah,
times.
he's going to take his file out after this is over and shave him down a little
He has
bit.
to play on it again. I think you're right.
Now he's just going to come out, draw it back off the side rail here. Perfect.
Man, that speed is awesome.
Yeah, and that's for folks who don't play that well. That's the proper shot for that type of shot, for that position. Because you get to hit it firm. Because the last thing you ever want to do is slow roll
Baby it,
balls.
yeah.
Yeah, because too much can happen on a slow roll. A lot of skidding and everything else. So
I was talking.
Well, this
to-
match is
I
over.
think it was Dave earlier, right? And I told him, I said, I thought the difference between my level of player and the better levels of player.
and they're good friends.
9-1.
Santos and Efren are good friends. So
Is that speed.
Hmm.
Knowing when to shoot a ball hard, knowing when to shoot it soft. A lot of people my level, we just don't know.
Yeah.
We shoot them bad.
yeah. you know, you can really learn a lot just by watching videos of these guys and how they shoot. You know, like I said, watching Ronnie use the rails, I never used the rails like that before, but it's a benefit. It's a benefit because it helps you control the cue ball.
Efren takes the win, 9-1 over Santos Sambajon. Brought to you by POVPOOL, Mr. Daniel Bush. They're going to be looking on to see if we have another match coming up.
Thanks so much to Jim Burt and Brook Thomason. There's Chewy the houseman, cleaning the table and
Efren will get off the table.
getting us ready for this next match. Well, I don't blame him. You know, he's probably figuring he'll be here in the finals. Jim, thanks for the
We'll probably
coverage.
have a few more matches on this table for you.
Jim and Brook, always a pleasure to have you. We're going to have another streamed match. Only I was busy doing other things in the background, so I have to find out who we're streaming next. We'll be right back with another match. Please share and let everybody know we are streaming live for the rest of the day. The final 24 of the Mezz West 8 Tour. Stop number 4 here from Plush Pocket, Northridge.
Come on, turn us on.